This is the story of the federal government's rainy day fund. The Tories call it the Contingency Fund, and you're going to be hearing a lot more about it. That's because the Harper government has promised to balance the budget. But there's an unforeseen problem. Oil prices have taken a big hit, and the Tory plans to balance the books? Well, it's going to be harder to do. Revenue will be $4.3 billion lower than forecast, and that's where the handy rainy day fund comes in. Except there's actually no money set aside. This is nothing more than an accounting maneuver. Here's how it works. Governments make their revenue projections for the year, and then they lower that projection by $3 billion. The technical term is adjustment for risk. You might call it a bit of an accounting cushion. The Tories wouldn't be the first to use it. In fact, some version of contingency funding goes back decades. It was in the 1990s that it became an important part of the annual budget. The fund started at $3 billion in early Liberal government budgets. Later, a $1 billion prudence fund was also added. With any sign of trouble in the economy, the government could tinker with the funds. That's what happened in 2001 in the wake of weak economic conditions and the 9/11 attacks. The contingency reserve was scaled back and the prudence fund eliminated. The Liberals did something similar again in 2003 because of unforeseen events and costs. What would have been a deficit projection vanished. In a critical election year, it's that kind of accounting that could help the Tories achieve a balanced budget.